Hello, and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video, we are going to be going out. We're going to Crate&Barrel, and we're going to West Elm. Now, before we head out, I want to give you a little bit of backstory here just so that you know that we are doing some very intentional shopping today. So I shared that I'm working on this makeover in my loft area, which is where we are right now. And I'm continuing with that right now, and I'm looking for a new storage credenza for under my TV. I shared before that I was thinking about potentially painting the existing one and using it. And I am going to do that, but I'm going to use it in another space. We'll talk about that at a later date. But for now, we do need a credenza for this space. And I'm envisioning an oversized credenza, which is not going to be that easy to find. Or I could always get two to put together, but of course there's a cost associated with that. But anyway, we're just in the exploratory phase right now. So if you'd like to see what we're gonna find out here at Crate&Barrel and West Elm, keep watching. And I didn't mention, but I did get another TV for this space, and it is mounted on the wall, and it is much larger than the other TV. This one is an 85-inch. The media chest that's under here is way too short for a TV of this size, which is why I have decided that I won't be using this in this space. And I really would love to see this space with something oversized, maybe even wall to wall here as it relates to a credenza, something like this. I love the look of this. In order to achieve this, I would need a chest that measures about 116 inches, or I could push two together, or I could do something like this, which I really love, which are custom built-ins. I just feel like I need something to take up this entire space. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. So let's head on out to the stores. And our first stop is going to be Crate&Barrel. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm coming in here primarily to look at the credenzas, but of course we have to look around to see what else we might find in here. Since we're in here, why not, right? This table caught my eye. I love the legs on there. So different, so unique. That's burnished brass and glass. They are super nice. Although I'm a budget shopper ordinarily, I love coming in stores like this just to get the inspiration so that I know when I go to my discount stores what look I may be interested in. And of course, they always have things designed out or styled where you can really see how certain items would pair together. You could check out different color palettes that you might be interested in, different textures, all of those things. You're able to just kind of get a visual of it. And I'm a visual person, so it helps me a lot to be inspired to create the look that works for my home. With that being said, I'm looking around and I'm not really spotting a whole lot of sideboards or credenzas in here. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'm enjoying the look around and seeing all of the nice sofas, the lamps. I'm seeing some really nice pillow covers. They just have all types of really, really nice things in Crate&Barrel. So here is the first credenza that I'm looking at here. Now, I do want a black sideboard or credenza if I can find it, and I've already said that I need it to be very, very long to take up that space. That being said, I love the design of this. It's so interesting. I love the cutouts or whatever inside of the sideboard. I thought that was really, really nice. This is an interesting looking lamp here. I've never seen anything like this. Very interesting. Looks like something you'd find at an antique shop or a thrift shop or whatever, but they had it here. I love this neutral palette. It's so nice, so warm, so soft. Love it. Let's see what that lamp costs. They want $599 for that lamp. Very different. But I'm spotting some table lamps over there on the other side that I've got to get a closer look at. They are really nice too. They kind of have like a triangle lampshade, which is very different. Let's go over there and see what they want for those. And I'm going to tell you now, I fell in love with these lamps. I thought they were so unique. That is an alabaster lampshade, and they are metal lamps. They are gorgeous. I don't know why it is that I always find lamps that I fall in love with. The obsession is real as it relates to lighting with me. I don't know what that's all about, but let's keep moving. They had a lot of little side tables, accent tables, drink tables, that type of thing in store today, which was interesting. I'm not in the market for anything like this. I have put my search for a side table on the back burner. I was looking for one, and if I happen upon the perfect one, I'm not going to say that I would pass it by. But anyway, we're in here today to look at these credenzas. This one is really, really nice. This looks like burl wood, a gorgeous, gorgeous tone. I love this. You know, I love burl wood. And I think this is really pretty. And let's be clear, the budget is nowhere near $2,000. So like I said, I like to get the inspiration and then try to find a more affordable option. And in this case, I did find one on Ashley Furniture's website. Are you giving up quality? Probably. I did check, and the one at Crate&Barrel is not solid wood. It is a veneer. But you know, that's questionable whether or not the quality is the same. But nevertheless, the price is considerably different, and I could get 2 of those to cover the space that I need for way less than the one cost at Crate&Barrel. So there's that. Here's another one, not the color that I'm looking for, but it caught my eye because I love the movement in it. It's got a little curvature in it, and then it's got the floating detail along the front. I love the handles on it as well. Very nice, but not at all what I'm looking for. So we'll just look around. And again, they don't have a lot of sideboards in the store. They have mostly other furniture pieces in here, not a lot at all. But we're going to check out the ones that they have. So this one here caught my eye. I love the mid-century modern style of it. We do have to move around here because we're looking at the back side of it now. So let's get a good look at the front of it. This is a really nice, solid piece. Looks very, very timeless. I wish that were black. I really do like the style of this, but it is not at all what I am looking for. Now, I have gone to Home Goods, Home Sense, all of the usual suspects, also looking for credenzas, and all of the ones that I have seen have been short. So that led me here thinking that they would have more in terms of the extended length that I'm looking for. And I recognize I can put 2 together, but I would really love if I could find one that's like 90 inches or something like that to get closer to what it is that I'm looking at without going that custom route. But anyway, we're going to head on over now to West Elm, and we're in the West Elm store located in Charlotte, North Carolina. And the first thing that I see is this also burl looking piece here. I just love burl wood and that type of pattern. This one is really nice. It's very shiny though, very different. And of course at West Elm, they're going to have more pieces that are going to be more low profile, which I love. So yeah, let's look around and see if we can find anything in here that works. This is a gorgeous piece here, and you can just see the quality in the way that this thing was made. It is made out of real wood, so it is solid wood. Beautiful, beautiful piece. But as I was looking the item up, I saw a piece that is not at all like it, but it gives you a very, very similar look. Look at the hardware on this thing, though, before we go over to that. Look at that. You can see the quality in this piece. And look at this piece at Walmart. Very similar in the way that it looks, I guess, you know. But yeah, fraction of the price. You see that price, $100 and something. That's wild. There were definitely some reviews that said the quality was very poor, as you would probably imagine. But you know, I just say do your research, because you can find a cheaper version or a lesser expensive version that does have a quality that you can live with. So I definitely always keep that in mind. Here's another wood piece, not at all what I'm looking for, but again, they don't have a lot in the store, so it is what it is. I love coming in this West Elm. They always have some really good sales. I have found some really nice pieces on clearance. They have a little small furniture section in here where they have some clearance items, and then they always have like some small tabletop decor and things like that that are always on clearance or whatever. So I always like to check those out while I'm in the store. I also like to look at their bedding to see how they have styled their beds and things like that. Fall is going to be here before we know it. I know I'm not trying to rush summer away or anything like that, but it will be here very, very soon. And so I love to start to look at how the beds are layered and things like that, because there is nothing like a nice thick comforter that's very, very warm and cozy for a bedroom. So I am really here for whatever inspiration I can get in that area. And if I could find a nice duvet cover on a clearance rack, that would be an added bonus. Here is a dresser here that they have out here. And you can use a dresser as a sideboard or something like that also. That's probably not the look that I'm going for, but just thought I'd mention that as an idea. If you have an older dresser or whatever, you're looking to repurpose it, you could certainly use it as a stand under a TV or something like that. Tell me, have you seen anything in these two stores that have caught your eye? I'd love to hear what it is, if anything. Comment below and let me know that. Well, I didn't luck up on the perfect piece. I didn't really come with that expectation. Like I said, I came in here for inspiration, and I definitely am walking away with a lot of that. I also will be checking out Wayfair. I hope to be able to get to the Wayfair outlet too to see if they have anything. I've been checking online. It's just something that, I'm going to happen upon when I happen upon it, and I'm okay with that. There's no rush, but I would like to get that room completed, as soon as I can, at least for the fall season. So that's my goal. Here's another nice sideboard here that is nice in with, again, not the color that I want. I guess that's just not a popular color. This one is $1,600 for that piece, which kind of seems to be the going rate. $1,600 on up is what I've been seeing in my searches, with the exception of those that I've seen like at Wayfair and things like that. But I'm also looking at the composition. I'm looking at the reviews of the items and things like that, because I want something that is going to hold up and not fall apart in a couple years. So that's a struggle as well. My dream would be to find something that is solid wood, but as my search has been going, I can see now that that's probably not going to happen because the prices are just way too high. This is a really nice console table here. It really caught my eye. Not what I'm looking for, it's just something that caught my eye and got me distracted. But isn't that nice? Look at that. Beautiful. Comment below if you know any stores that I have not mentioned in this video, that you think that I may be able to find something. Oh, I've also checked Overstock. I didn't mention that too, but I've been kind of on their site every couple days or whatever, looking to see what's out there as well. So I think I've looked just about everywhere that I can think of, but comment below, let me know if you know some names of some places that I might want to check out for an oversized or extended width console or sideboard or whatever. This has been a fun video for me, and I hope that you have enjoyed it as well. Well, that is the end of today's video. It's actually several days later. I forgot to do my outro. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't leave today without giving me a thumbs up. Also, if you're not currently subscribed and you'd like to take this journey with me as we complete this space up here, definitely hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell. That way you can stay connected, or we can stay connected, to all my returning family members. I appreciate you all so much. You just do not know. I really, really do. So thank you so much for your support. And what else I want to say? Share the video out, all of the things. Let me know if you know of any places that I can check. Like I said, it's a couple days later now, and I've been out. I've gone to Home Goods, Home Sense, all of the local places or whatever. Yeah, so no luck yet, but I know I'm going to find something, and it's going to be when I least expect it. So if you want to see what it ends up being, definitely stick around. I'm going to let you go now because I'm just rambling, and it's time for you all to get on with your day and for me to do the same. So I hope that I see you on the next one. Bye-bye.